Hey there everybody, welcome back with the Plat. Really quick before we jump into the video, I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of my patrons. If you're interested in becoming my patron, you can visit patreon.com/Purplatypus. Now, please enjoy the video. Hey there everybody, welcome back with the Plat. Purplatypus is the name. I want to take a quick second to thank my patrons again. I know you just saw that little clip in the intro, but I just want to thank you guys. I'm kind of in a weird spot right now when it comes to the patron stuff, because I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm just trying to revamp it to figure out how I can provide value to you guys other than renaming monsters, right? Like, that's kind of cool and I think it's fun. But I would like to have, I don't know, I need to find something to do with that. But especially because I'm starting to play more games now. And I've kind of jumped around between patron and like YouTube members. If I do YouTube members, I can make like my streams that I do on YouTube a YouTube only. I can lock them behind so only members can see them or something like that. But I don't know. I don't want to take away something to create artificial value in a thing though. So I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking about that, but that's not really important. What this video is about, well, I guess if you guys have good ideas for things like that, things that I could do that would add value, that would make you consider, even if you're not gonna get it, become a patron, things that you were like, oh, hypothetically, if you add this is things that would make me consider becoming a patron. I'm always open to those ideas. But today we are talking about the new Dragon event coming soon, Dragon Fest. There's not a whole lot to talk about, but I am going to talk about the Dragon Fest a little bit. I don't know that much about it. I'm sure Matt has a better video than me, but then I kind of want to go over the current event and, you know, kind of a post-mortem, I guess, of the event, how I felt about it, how much I got done, and kind of do a show and tell of that. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Gonna be kind of a low-key video, a little chill, not any direct things we're trying to get out of it. Let's just have a good time with some tact. And this is a very conversational video. I know I'm recording it, but feel free to start any kind of conversation in the comments. I'm gonna pay particularly close attention to this comment section, because this is kind of the theme of the video, is that I want to talk about things regarding tact in the new event coming up and the event that just happened. So we know Dragon Fest is starting on October 31st, so it's starting on Sunday. It's probably Sunday night. It's probably going to be literally closer to Monday, like 11:30 at night, you know, it's basically Monday. But this will be happening on the night of Halloween, which is kind of cool. I kind of wish there was like a more Halloween spooky theme, but I think we already had that, right? With vendor ghosts and whatnot. But Dragon Fest, the only thing I know about it for sure is there's going to be recruiting more Dragon family monsters. So I'm hoping it'll be at least 1 or 2 new ones. I think there's 1 new A unit dragon, like the guy's like a big balloon. And then I think that there's, I assume that there's going to be a lot of our dragon units that we already have that are farmable. Maybe like Green Dragon if we're lucky for a lot of people. I mean, he just became farmable again because of the reminiscence. But hopefully, like, it's a good chance to rank up a lot of these, awaken a lot of these dragon stuff. And hopefully, speaking of that, there is good rank up mats. Hopefully, this has a lot of, I'm sure there'll be shards, and I'm sure there'll be all kinds of cool stuff. And we're definitely getting a brand new scout, but we're getting new dragon units, new, you know, I assume able to recruit other ones. We're getting a new scout. And we're going to get a lot of login bonuses like gems. I'm sure there's going to be missions. This isn't going to be a huge event. It's probably going to be a week or 2 max, probably 2 weeks. And then there's going to be event exclusive battle roads, which is very cool. That's a very awesome way to gain levels and to get, like, you know, things from the shop, because you can now just auto play it pretty much all day pretty easily. And then the scout that we're getting for sure is the Dimensional Dragon. Now, this has been a long... I kind of didn't know he was coming out right now. For some reason, I thought he was still like 3 or 4 months out. Which it just shows that I just am not keeping track of the timeline very closely. But this has been long since one of the units I want more than anything in the game. I am a huge Dragon Breath team fan. Like, right, I got Great Dragon bloomed. I got Halberdsaurus, you know, level 10 on his abilities, all the way awakened up. This is a guy that would go perfect into a Dragon Breath team. Ice and the other breath are already so good. This guy has multiple really good Dragon Breath attacks. His leadership ability, I believe, is actually not any stronger. I don't even think you guys can really read it right there. He has the exact same leadership ability as Great Dragon. So it's actually not a very... I mean, it's good because now if you don't want to use Great Dragon, you don't have to necessarily. But this guy still pairs very well with Great Dragon, and I really like that. And he moves through stuff. It's very cool. I love that he has a bang, single target bang breath attack, and he has like this cool AoE kind of ice attack. I don't know if it's ice element though, but it's going to be similar to Great Dragon stuff. But point is, very, very cool units coming up. Other than that, it's probably going to be pretty similar. I assume a little bit smaller, but pretty similar to this spring training. Probably not quite as much stuff going on, but maybe that much stuff. A lot of stuff to farm, you know, it's going to be an event shop, all that stuff, the things that we're used to. And I'm excited for that. And after that, I believe comes the Beast event, which I assume is just going to be the exact same thing, but for Beast, you know, new farmable Beast, new Beast banner unit. And these events are in the game basically just to give the developers more time to make like the Dragon Quest mainline ones, right? Like these are kind of like, they're cool and they're good. Like I don't want to shit on them, but they're here primarily as a stall method, right? So these must be the farmable guys here. Hopefully this guy's farmable, because look how fucking incredibly he looks. But these are mostly going to be here to stall, right? That just kind of what, that way we're not, you know, it's not Dragon Quest whatever coming out yet. It's just these things, so they get by a month of time. And then Talent Blossoming is going to be added for even more units. I assume Baramos is getting one, because he's getting I have a 1 Awakened Baramos. I would love to check that out. Also, when we get to 3,000 subs, kind of a side note, I'm going to be doing a box kind of show and tell of mine, and also like my icons and stuff, so you guys can see exactly how much I have, you know, what I've accomplished since I'm a day one player. And I think that's fun. I'm looking forward to that little 3,000 special. Not a huge milestone, but it's still kind of a fun little video that we could do. But now I kind of want to show off the current events that are going on right now. We'll do mostly we'll just go over all of them, I guess. So we've got 37 hours left in the whole wide world event. Not the whole wide world event, but you know, the Dragon Quest 7 event. So you can see I have cleared everything besides one fight here, and I could clear it, and it's not like it's bad, but the reward isn't an icon. It's just a few gems, and honestly, even though it's like not that hard, I just don't care that much, to be honest. It was like I failed the first time, and I was like, I don't want. There's enough hard fights going on right now. If I run out of things to do, I'll come back and do that. But you can see everything else is cleared. If it had like a reward that I was super excited about, I would jump in it right away. Not super, like, it's good. It is the shards, and that's very good. But I'm just also like, I'm okay getting rid of it. So you can see here, complete. That does mean that we did do all 20 levels. Boom. Yep, we did that. That was a huge waste of keys. I don't recommend it, but you got to do it for that icon. We got through all the EX fights. Now, you guys have seen 1 or 2 of the EX fights. Oh, shit, did I forget to... I think this video is actually going live before the EX fight of the 3 heroes. I don't know. Sometimes I lose track of which videos I release in what order. But I did do the 3 heroes fight, and I did do the other EX fight here, both on stream. So that was good. But this fight, the other one, I tried it on stream like 10 times. I never really got lucky. And then last night I was in bed, and I was just like, all right, I'll do one attempt before bed just for practice. And I absolutely destroyed. I beat him on my very first attempt. Is this the team here? This is the team right here. I just got pretty lucky. You don't need that much luck, but you do need some luck, no doubt. You need to get your the RNG on his attack downs and his defense downs, things like that, in order to win. Otherwise, it's not that hard. You just have a lot of procs that you have to kind of get lucky on. So I did do that fight. It's not recorded. I might do another attempt of it recorded just to get a video of it, but 37 hours left. It'd be purely entertainment value. I don't necessarily think the time I would invest into it will actually help anybody. So I'm probably not going to do that one. I got to make sure I did post this video. I'm checking right now with you guys. I didn't. Not yet. Fuck me, bro. You guys know that I suck at doing this stuff. Games to make videos with. Yeah. I have it here. I have the whole stream right here. I got to do that one. All right. I'll do that one tonight, and you guys will see that right in time for the event to end. But I already have it recorded, so why not? Yeah, tallest tower. Got all that done. And even on the new event, the Percival one, I do have these all done. I assume that we might be getting another EX fight. Maybe not. The hard fight was pretty easy. I think the harder fight was actually the top of the cherry tree. And I just got enough to... I basically just got enough of these medals, right, to get the orbs. That was kind of my whole goal here. And then the story is obviously pretty easy. Now, if we come here to the battle roads, boom, boom, boom. See, I got all the event ones done. There was one of them was kind of hard. I think exam 3 was the hard one versus the killing machines. Everything else was pretty easy, and even that one, level 3, wasn't that hard, but you kind of needed to land a couple CD strikes or whatever, immobilizing strikes to make it feel possible. Everything else was pretty self-explanatory, but some good rewards there. None of this stuff's important. I haven't finished the battle roads yet for all of these. I still don't have the final ones. Sometimes it can be such a drag to go through those. Is there any? I don't think there's anything extra. Yeah, nothing regarding the event is an extra. And so let's go ahead and go to the swap shops. Take a look at what I actually acquired. All gonna be unlimited. So the new shop, which I still have time to farm, and I might farm, but I'm currently spending all my stamina on tomes because that's what I want. We could take a look at what I haven't gotten and what I have got. Let's take a look at what I did get, because it's hard to remember exactly what was here. The cherry blossom armor, the iridescent orb, the beast fragment, stamina herbs, the irises. I even got a shade slash. I don't know if it's that important, but I didn't have one, and I do kind of like having one in reserve just in case. I like the EXP codexes more than the next guy. And then I got the poles. I got those a little bit late. With these last 4,000, maybe I'll have like a couple thousand more. Depends how much I do the battle road to get it. I'm just gonna get this cash, right? No doubt. Boom. And then I'll probably honestly go for these things here. These things can be pretty brutal. How many of these do I have? I have 8. Boom. Let's just do it right here, right now. So I want to, like, I've never fully cleared out a shop, right? But I feel like this is like, I've gotten most things of like substantial value, right? Like the tomes, I think, are a pretty bad deal. I'll get them if there's literally nothing else I want. Blast Slash is probably pretty good, but I already have one, so it's not a huge deal. Cherry Blossom Axe, I already have enough of, and I'm not re-rolling it anyway, so it's just like not that good, in my opinion. And so then I go for rank up mats. Anything else I get, I'll spend on rank up mats for sure. You know, even like I have 0 nature pearls, these stupid, not the blue ones, I guess, but this kind of stuff. So overall, I think I did pretty good there, and I'll spend a little bit more before the end of it on rank up materials. The next shop. Boom, boom. The Dragon Quest 7 metal shop here. My shops are always going to look kind of similar. You're going to see a lot of things up top that are like weapons, because I don't typically get weapons. I still have a hero crystal to get. I might just get that right now. I don't think I need it. I already have 3, but, you know, I don't like seeing that there, honestly. I don't have that many hero units, but I do think I have Elena that needs to rank up still. I usually leave the tomes. Now, these are pretty good, but I think I went through and I bought the ones that I already have, so I should have at least one of each of these. And I think I do. Yeah, that's why I got the Shade Slash on the other one. Then we got some shitty rank up mats. Not shitty, like they're things that I want, but they're not huge priority. But you can see I got pretty much cleared out the shop in the sense of everything that's important. The Demon King Scout, you know, I got all the scouts. I maxed out Kiefer Sutherland. I got the yellow tablet, but then this is the one they added kind of later. I got all of the blossoming stuff. That was a big one. I really wanted to get all those. I got all the keys. Got the orb and all the rank up mats, all the I even got tomes on this one. I had a lot of these, probably because this event was so big. You just get so many of those medals, and I'm still not done. Like, no matter how much you farm, I feel like you're almost never realistically going to get enough. All right, so let's take a look at the decoration shops. So I got the orb and I'm out. I'm like, yeah, I don't need the 25,000 gold. I mean, not that I don't want it, but I'm not going to put in the effort. See here, I got the these ones are kind of cool. I did get just like the kind of ones that are a little derpy, but not that bad. I think snooze I already had 2 of, yeah, so I was just kind of like done with it. But I wanted the ones that I didn't have a whole bunch of, and I could probably go back and get some more of those, but it's not like a huge priority for me. Again, I already have a backup for snooze. Ruff's shop, there's so many shops right now. I got the orb, and then I cashed out the last whatever ones I had for the thing. A lot of orbs this event, man, like a lot of orbs. The one that I'm kind of sad about, well, we'll show you, is the Orgrimmar metal shop, because there's no possible way to get as many medals as you want for that shop. The shop is so fucking stacked, and it's almost frustrating. This one, I got up to 18. I got my iridescent orb, and I got out. If I was to get 2 more, I would do this 20 skip tickets, personally. I mean, the book might be better, but I'm a skip ticket fan. So I got basically everything of value, right? But let's come take a look here. So like, look at, I didn't get this orb, right? And this is 1,000 still. Like, that's like 10 more keys, right? So it's really 12 more keys because you can't do it. You have to do it in increments of 3, and I just don't have the keys. I might try to farm keys to get it with the last like 30 hours. I could, you know, I could spend stamina, farm some keys. It just doesn't seem like this shop is so stacked with all this shit, and I want it all. I love rank up materials because it's like the hardest, most annoying thing to do in the game. And this was kind of a nice shop to have because every time I had like two to, you know, 6,000 medals and I wanted to rank up a guy, I'd be like, oh, okay, I could farm this, or let's just go get the ones that were big. The crystals were like fine because like those are hard to get, but the gold and the silver like pearls were such a big deal. These were so nice to get, especially the pearls. You needed like 40 of them and they're only 10 each. You could just like straight up do a fight and get almost all of them because there was 99 for sale. Felt good. But outside of that, that's basically everything I've cleared. How many keys do you guys think I have? Like, this is the one part about, the only part about the event I didn't like probably was getting, well, I don't like going to rank 7, but everyone knows that already, was this, right? 20 stages. 20 stages, and it's like, I like this idea, but I wish this was on a smaller scale. Instead of 20, it was like 5, because like I had to use all my keys to get up here and do this, and now I don't get the rewards I want, right? Because I was inefficiently using my keys to clear hard content, and this is my personal choice to get an icon. But you know, my account's gonna suffer, not significantly, but a little bit for it. I'm actually gonna see if there's any new shit that exists. The attack roll, debuff roll, fragment. This one feels like such a scam to me, man. 2 of those, like maybe it's good, but like the thing is, they don't, if you buy this, like the thing, I have plenty of these. I have like 8 of these iridescent blossom flowers. Maybe that's because I got extra, you know, just because of the whole, you know, there was like a big influx of them right when the system released. But it's like, you need the, I need the branches, and it doesn't come with any branches, you know. It just feels kind of I wouldn't say scummy, but it feels like kind of a bad deal. I know you could buy the branches here, right? Oh, you could buy 20 a week. So if I wanted to, I could spend I don't know, 800 gems a week for 20 branches, but I need, in order to like do one guy or something, I need like 46 more branches or something. It's like, it's kind of weird that the branches are so rough, but it's still, you know, it makes sense, I suppose. One thing that I think everyone's kind of figured out by now, but you can get a couple iridescent flowers. You can get 2 a month, I think, right? On this, so that's pretty good. You know, definitely not too shabby. And that sound, if you heard it, is the sound of a video being done edited. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for the show and tell. Everything that I did, what I accomplished. I'm going to tell you what I think about the event. Oh, also, obviously, these things, right? Boom, boom. That one just started, but we got the talent launch and the rank up, which came with some pretty, you know, I even forgot about this stuff because it's been like a month, but it came with a lot of shit. But, you know, of course, I spent it all already. But quick, before I tell you guys what I thought about the event, I'm kind of interested. What did you guys think about the Dragon Quest 7 event and now this event afterwards? Did you think it was too hard, too easy, too long, too short, good value? And what did you accomplish in the event? Like, how much did you get done? And what is something that you're like, you happy you managed to get done? And what's something that you kind of, you regret, like, shit, I didn't have time to get this done. It sucks. Oh, well. I'm just kind of interested where everyone else is at. I don't know if everyone else is clearing out the event pretty good like I am. But overall, I really like the event. I think this is probably the best event in the game. I think rank 7 kind of sucks. I think that kind of it being tied. So I think the event coming out at the same time as talent blooming, at the same time as rank 7, at like the same time as like an auto arena, right, came out, not permanently, but for like a fight, for a week or whatever. Like there was like all these things. It was a bit too much right when it came out, very overwhelming. Even, and like the whole revamp of the UI, right? Like this is different now. Now we have extra, then we got a new, right? We got a new Cave of Trials monster. We got the new blossoming door. Like there was just so much going on. It was very overwhelming. But a week or two after it came out, everything kind of made more sense. I kind of understood the flow of the game again. And I understood how everything works. And so I really, really like the event. I think it's kind of annoying. It was a little too sandbaggy at the end of it. Like, I don't like the EX fights is like fine, but do we need, you know, do we need advanced version, then ultra, then hell, then advanced, then ultra, then hell, then the EX fights? Like it didn't take that long, but it did feel kind of annoying to have that much. And also having 3 EX fights that are all fights that take time and they're difficult to beat. So I know they gave us a little more time, but I had 2 EX fights there and an EX fight here. It's not a literal EX fight, I guess. It's just effectively an EX fight. Like those all came up at the exact same time, while we also got a kind of an EX fight in the top of the tower cherry tree. Not as hard as the other one though, of course. And then we had this 20, like at the end of the event, it just felt like there was too much there was too much hard content to do. I kind of prefer like a lot of content to do, a lot of things to farm, a lot of things that everyone could do, and like medium to medium hard level content. And then having few, like 1 to 2, you know, 1, 2, maybe 3 really hard things in the game at a time. I think 3 is a bit much. I think like 1, maybe 2 really hard things in the game at a time is kind of nice, because everyone focuses on that as a community. When there's all these other things going on, like level 20 this EX fight, that EX fight, it kind of feels like everyone's at a different spot and everyone's kind of focusing on different stuff. And it is kind of a bit of a drain on the sanity to have to be like, all right, there's like 4 days left and I got to get through all these fucking EX fights, because I've never not successfully done an EX fight, but they're always like, you know, I don't have the full month to do it. I have like a week to do it, even with the extended time. So it's a little at the end of the events, I don't particularly like the end of events a lot, and it's for the opposite reason. Not because it's boring, because it's stressful, because I want to get all the shit done before I'm running out of time. Because overall, the event is very good, but I would say the events in this game are a little too big, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to find time to farm story units, right? Like, when the fuck do you have time to go into story and farm up the units that you didn't farm up before? You know, when do I get it time to spend 500 stamina to just get Great Sabertooth up to Awakening 5, right? Like, if I'm doing that right now, even though I'm kind of done with the event, you can, like, right now, then I'm missing up on the tome upgrade abilities, right? And that's huge. Like, the tomes are so important, and these events, this is like the 3rd time in like 8 months we've ever had a tome upgrade event. Like, you need to get these while they're there. So I got to spend my stamina on that, and then this is going to be done. It's going to be another event, then another event. And it's not like I'm saying there's too much, but I'm saying the events are a little too big. I wish they were a little easier to clear out and to extract all the reasonable value from. That way you could just, that way you can go and kind of make up things, right? Like, I don't feel like I have time to like just casually rank up, level up my my like C and D units, right? And my E units, like the shitty units that I never use. They're just sitting there, and I just don't feel like I ever really have time to really invest in them, because there's always new A units, new S units. I got to rank them up because there's a new event coming out and they're good in this event, you know? And so the game is a little fast paced for what it spiritually, I feel like, wants to be. It never lets you feel like you're completing anything, really. Like, you're done with the fight and you're like, all right, good, just in time, the next event's about to come out. It would be nice to have a little bit more rest periods. Or again, not even rest periods. It's not even really rest periods I want. I want just like the events themselves to be a little less big. I want to be able to complete them a little bit faster. Instead of having to play them all the way up till the last day, maybe have like a full extra week where it's like, all right, the event was only this many days. You know, I kind of cleared it all out, and now I have time to just farm up the stuff. Like, it's hard to find stamina to farm the Vis Major fight, you know? And let alone, you know, again, like, I'm just bitter about Great Sabertooth. I want him to be fully awakened, but like, I don't know whenever I'm gonna find the time. Maybe during the Beast event he becomes farmable, and that's cool. But you know, the point is, it stands. Like, when's the last time you've run an equipment, you know? Also, can they do something about the training quest for the equipment? Either like make it, I don't know, but like, I don't think anyone hits that button after you've played the game for like a month, you know? Like, and even if you do it before then, it's really kind of, maybe there's value in it early in the game. It's hard to remember, but at this point, like, when's the last time you've come in here and been like, all right, let's do the elemental equipment. All right, cool. You know what? Yeah, let's go for fucking Frizz Claw and Frizz Staff. Like, it just, we have free S unit. Like, we never use this shit. This is like a dead part of the game. So hopefully they revamp this, you know, add a bunch more stuff of value. Like, not all the equipment that's S has to come out through fucking stuff. Like, add some stuff in there. I don't know. Also, can they make it so equipment alchemy doesn't cost money? That's like the last thing in the world anyone wants to spend fucking money on. Like, I want to, like, I have fucking 500 slime daggers or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Like Sorrow's Claws. Like, I want to spend 15,000 gold to see if I could get my 3 golds and do a 2 gold and 1 rainbow. Like, that's just ridiculous. No one's gonna do it. It just kind of, so we all have these fucking massive amount, and now I'm just shitting on the game for no reason, but we all have like these massive amount of like random daggers. Like, okay, that one only have 3 of. That's a terrible example, but let's take a look at Sorrow's Claws, for example. 184 Sorrow's Claws. Guess what? 3 years from now, if this game's still alive, I have 100 and I probably have 180 of these, you know, 100, you know, probably 179 if I do a 5 pull right now. And it's like, yeah, this claw could technically get better, but the amount of money I would have to invest for it to maybe get better is just too high. But this is all just me just talking and rambling because this video doesn't have a real point. That's the trick to making YouTube content. Just don't really have a point. Just turn on the video and start talking. But yeah, overall, I am very positive on the event. It was a pretty stressful event overall. I know that they're probably not gonna scale back. That's probably just not the way game development goes. They probably go bigger and better and top this, top that. But I am hoping, like, with these smaller beast events coming up, this will give us time to farm other stuff, you know, the things that not things that are efficient to farm, but we could do that, and then we can also spend our extra energy on shit we want, or maybe just put the game down, you know, if you don't feel like you have to play all the time. But yeah, I'm hoping for the next big Dragon Quest events that'll be a little bit smaller, which I know is a crazy thing to say. But there is such thing when it comes to a mobile game that it could take up too much time. That's why I haven't played that much Die. It just, not that game is an insane amount of time. It's too hard when I'm also playing Tact to keep up on both of those. I'm never off my phone at that point. And I didn't like my lifestyle when I was playing both. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much. For Platypus is for Platypus. Please tell me what you thought about the event and where you got to. I'm interested. See you guys in the next video. Peace.